Howdy folks, Stephen Webb here. Finally got the dialogue system on the back end working as it should. So everything is kind of playing as we'd expect it to. I made some changes to the way the character controller behaves. I ran into some issues with pausing the entire scene, the time when we were trying to fade out the alpha value of a dialog box. So if you pause time, it's kind of hard for delta time to actually do anything. So yeah, that was a little bit of a head scratcher there, but I've got it resolved. So it did take me a little while, but we're back on track and ready to go. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we've done. Okay, so here we are with our werewolf. I also put the weatherable surface back in, so this, as you'll see, is like slowly changing so that it's not really as wet looking because it's not raining right now. So we have a little bat character there that we're going to talk to by hitting the F key. So it brings up, and as you can see, we can still move the camera around. This is going to be replaced with like a cutscene camera, so we'll do that, but the characters are still animating, which means that we can also use the facial animations for the dialogue when I get a phoneme system in. That'll come in the future, and that might be a stretch goal, so I'm not really going to spend any time programming something like that quite yet because it's not really necessary. But yeah, this allows us to talk to this guy here. I can't move my guy though, so this is good. We don't want to be able to walk around and punch and stuff like that. I might actually make it so that you can walk away while you're in dialogue, rather than having to go all the way to the end. But right now, this is good. This will suffice, and we're gonna tell this bat here that his name is Stephen Webb, and he's a leprechaun. Can't you see that? Actually, no. I'm gonna be honest and say his name's Stephen Webb, and I'm a werewolf. Duh, and I'm really hungry. So he says, "Oh shit," and then it fades out, and now we have control of the game again. So we're good to go, and we can walk up to this guy, and let's go ahead and talk to him. So we can, give him, sure, here's $10. He's happy about that. So the next thing we want to do with this is actually make it persistent. So if I hit F again, right, we're going to ask him the same question again. And it looks like we still have the same amount of money because we're not doing anything with the amount of money that my character has or this guy has. So we're not really updating the serialized value in the data store. So we're going to have to do that. All right, cool, cool, cool. Alright. And I'm going to implement like a 3D camera, or first person rather, that's going to be used soon. So like when we zoom in far enough, rather than zooming in like at that area there, zoom in right at like the eye level, and we'll be able to do some pretty cool effects and everything too with different special abilities that we're going to end up putting in here as well. So combat is actually right around the corner. Essentially, we're so we don't get any of that weirdness anymore that I had in the one video. Bang! Yeah, see, it doesn't do anything yet, so we're going to have to implement the vitals. So I'm going to set up the UI. I'm going to do this tonight because the coffee is going to keep me awake for a little while longer, unfortunately, but I kind of expected that. So I guess with that, I'm going to start working on the UI elements for this here. So we can go ahead. Let's put this up. F2. Alright, so I'm going to start working on the different UI elements here so that we can see some of this, and we're going to get some more stats in here. So I actually included the character stat creator here, so we now have the ability to actually create a new statistic, and then we'll be able to come over to the character editor, and all the characters should have access to that one. Then we'll just be able to adjust them here as needed. So that's super cool. All right, so with that, I bid you farewell. Thank you for watching, and we're making great progress. Stay tuned. There's more to come. Take care. Bye-bye.